In 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, Podcastville? What's going on? I just want to say good morning. It's getting warmer, especially up here in the Northwest. About 2 more weeks and we should be well through this winter and on to blue skies and rain. Because April showers brings May flowers. And that's that. You know how it goes, especially if you lived up here for a long time. You can tell what I'm about to talk about. This guy's been working TV since, Jeopardy since 1984. And just got diagnosed or something with stage 4 pancreatic cancer at the age of 78 years old. He's a good looking 78-year-old man. That's what I gotta say. Look at that. Look at what money does. God damn. You're looking good. Alex Quebec, everybody. This guy's been a staple of my life, my whole life, especially when my grandma watched me as a little kid. Yeah, this guy, Pat Sajak, and you know the guys. My heart goes out to this guy. That is nothing to fuck around with. So hopefully money can pay for the cancer to go away. Cancer is no joke. Everybody gets it. It does not discriminate. So that said, thanks, Alex. And on to the next topic, because that's pretty sad. Let me get into something else that's even worse. Has anybody seen this before? Like, the asteroid the size of 6 city blocks may have a chance to hit Earth on Friday? Anybody? No one even fucking talks about that. So what I've read is that it's like 1 in a million. But in 2013, that was also 1 in a million shot, and that fucker hit Russia and blew out a lot of windows. This isn't something that's in the world, but it could cause some serious damage. Yeah, I don't know what to even think about it. I get up in the morning, I read my news feed, and this is what comes across. I guess since I don't watch TV, I get what I get. So let's hopefully this misses us. The problem is it's got a real like chance of come back. So these things loop around the sun, come by Earth, they get looped back and back and back and back and back. So eventually this little tiny rock that's not very big in the cosmos, so you could say, but it'd be like a foot stepping on an ant pile, because that's kind of what we are when you look at us in a bigger spec. Get really far away. What do people look like? We don't even look there. So 6 city blocks, this thing could fuck some shit up. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I am done with that. I don't even know what to say about that. Good luck. May take a half day on Friday just so I could go pick my kids up or something. Definitely. That's a day. It's a day I don't want to be crushed at work. I can tell you that. I spent enough time there. I don't want to die there. You know what I mean? So I was walking these monsters this morning, and this may be a little loud, but gonna have to deal with me. See the blue and see the red? Let's vote on this. Let's see if we can get Eastern Washington to pass this. We're gonna have a really tough chance here, because there's a lot more people on that side of the state. They have been taking our money for a long time, and frankly, I'm done. I'm ready to finish the highway that we paid for 3 times for a ferry that Seattle has taken from us. And frankly, I've never been on a ferry. And well, maybe wrestling a ferry before, but I've never been on a ferry boat. So thanks for taking all our money, Seattle. Let's do our best to get this bill passed, because I've skimmed through it. So I believe it's I-165, the gun bill. So they're trying to take our rights away, to take our guns from us. They also passed that one where you have to be a legal gun distributor to buy a gun from your neighbor, which I think is bullshit too. There should be no reason, if we've already paid tax on the gun in the first place, why do we have to go pay a private dealer money and then go pay taxes on that gun again, which I think is pretty fucked up. And then if you get caught with a gun like that, now you got a problem, because it's a legal battle, because you're not supposed to possess a gun that you bought from your neighbor, which is kind of ruining a lot of things. And another good point here. If you noticed in the presidential election, our whole state was blue, which is not very true, because 72% of King County voted for Clinton, and then a good portion, like 80-some% of the east side of the state voted for Trump, because there's a lot of agriculture on this side of the state. So this side of the state, except for over here, these are hills, and there's trees over there. But mostly right here is all people. They have no idea what hunting and fishing or any of that looks like, because they live in a concrete jungle. Now, when you get on this side of the state, that's where it changes. Even when you drive to Seattle, because I recently went to a Mariners game, you can see the Trump supporters, because they have these big giant signs outside by their cornfields, their apples, whatever, all their orchards they have. It says Trump. So I voted. I didn't really have much of a choice. I mean, I have Hillary Clinton, and everybody knows the bad rap she's got as a murderer. Or you got Donald Trump, which is a businessman, and he's running the United States like a business, which it should be ran, because that's what we're in it to do, is win. I'm not quite sure what we're winning, especially after watching like 4-hour video on DMT yesterday, which I'll go into later. But I think we need to be nicer to one another, because I think this is all a joke. But I still think we need to split the state just to get by. They are taking a lot of our tax money, all of our freeway money, and we frankly have nothing in common with these people that live on that side. They have their ideology is completely different. They're super against guns. They want all the illegal aliens, and they want to give a whole bunch of money away to people that frankly don't deserve it. Okay, if you don't put the effort out there to get a job, or to get sober, or get mental help, then why should we just give you things? You got to put forth the effort. So, yeah, let's vote for this. And it says the 51st state. Yeah, let's divide the culture, because that's exactly what it is. I live right over here, like right on the edge of that line there. Let me see. Right there. I live there. I have way more in common with the people that aren't on this page right here. People from North Idaho is a ton like the red side of the state. They're super nice. You could buy a gun from your neighbor. You can it's North Idaho is really nice. I really enjoy North Idaho. So let's vote. Let's get this thing passed. Let's be the state of Lincoln or something cool like that. Maybe we can be Trumpville. I frankly don't care what they name it, as long as our tax money goes to us, because I've been to the Tri-Cities, been to a lot of places. but I haven't been to Seattle very often. When I went over there, it was bums sleeping in the freeway, and that shit was okay for them. That doesn't fly over here. Don't be sleeping in the freeway, especially in Spokane, where I'm at currently. The bums can't get away with anything. We don't deal with that shit, and we shouldn't. So, especially, I'm gonna do a few of these by myself, just to get some more content out there. I've been doing a lot of research, like I said, on DMT, which I'm gonna have like a little 20-minute cast about. Yeah, the DARPA program, which I think freaks the fuck out of me. How Facebook can ruin your day, and they did that shit on purpose. When you okay the waiver to Facebook, they are allowed to put whatever content they feel necessary is on your. I don't have Facebook, so I have no idea what it's called, the wall or whatever. And then they feed you little hits of dopamine by liking or disliking or anything like that. They can do whatever they want, and they've manipulated the system. So I have some short videos that I'm going to prepare for that. The president and CEO guys laughing about how they manipulated the system all for money, and everybody fell for it. And I think that's not the way to get your dopamine hit. I mean, I hit the gym. I work out. I get satisfaction from watching my kids grow up and whatnot. So I don't think that's a great way to get your dopamine hit, I guess, would be somebody manipulating your phone. My other thing is that I have an Android. Isn't that kind of crazy how they called it an Android? So I have a cyborg in my pocket, which is a little funny to me. I have 15 pages of notes from yesterday of all this shit, but unfortunately I left them at work, and I may have my wife sit across from me. She does not want to be on this, so as long as I can bounce some stuff off of her, and then maybe she can come back and give me some feed of what she thinks, and I can continue a conversation that way. I think that'd be pleasurable for your ears, and you're gonna like it. And I do. Hold on, I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna show you what's coming up. You guys might think this is silly or whatnot, but frankly, I can't dump my whole life savings into doing a podcast, and I didn't get a TV deal to sit on a big giant goose egg and do this all week. I have to pick and choose my time wisely. Yeah, with that said, I have a good friend that gave me some swag to give away to hopefully boost our subscribers, because that seems to be the toughest thing to do. And I don't know why. It's free. You hit the button and you don't even really have to look at your phone. So I'm not sure why that people don't subscribe a little bit more. It's painless, it's free, and it doesn't hurt anybody. It's the little red button right down below. Okay, so you just click it, and then that's it. You don't even have to see notifications or anything. I don't get it, but we are lacking in that department. And with that said, we got some stuff to give away, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to give this away, but this is a backpack from Snap-on. It's got like almost $100 value, which you can't see because it's pure black. But let me get this reflection just right. That right there, you could plug your phone into. And with that said, this is a laptop backpack. You could put your laptop in there. Sorry, I'm wearing black. This microphone's black. Everything I own in the morning's black because I have to go to work. So I'm gonna open this up. So we have this good looking trucker hat. Okay. Oh, that's pretty nice. My Snap-on rep's pretty bitchin'. This backpack will come with a phone charger. So this thing sits in the bottom of your bag, plugs into this USB drive, and then you could charge your phone off of it. Okay, and then I have this. I think this is pretty neat. And this will go out to subscribers. So I haven't quite figured out the contest yet, but you have to go in your settings. Let me see if I could best describe this. You have to go in your settings and you have to unprivatize your subscriptions so everybody can see who is subscribed. Okay. So out of the 12 people I have subscribed, I can only see 3 of you. So with that said, shout out to Brad and Landon, because though you're the only 2 I really know, and then there's one more. So I will take those names and I'll display them out. I'll put them in a bucket. I'll do whatever. It will be live, and I will get these to you. So with that said, I'm going to figure out this contest. So you could take this little lid off. You could put a beer in there and put this lid back on. Now you got a koozie. You can also take that back out. This isn't a pop. This is a churn. Churn this on there. And you have a little drink holder. So you can put your beverage of choice in there, and I think it's pretty sweet. So thank you, Jeff, for coming up with the stuff for me. We are going to we're gonna give stuff away. We gotta do whatever we can to boost this somehow. We are currently a nonprofit organization, which one day hopefully will be profitable, and then I can get a website, because come to find out, you got to pay for those, and it's not in my budget, especially after buying all this equipment. I didn't even have a computer until now, which you see the back half of it right there. So with that said, it's like I've been preparing this since 4 o'clock this morning, and I don't have all my notes on me, so I'm ill-prepared. Vote. 51 states. Let's get away from Seattle. Alex, Quebec, I love you. What's that? What did I do the math? 1, 2, 3, 35 years on Jeopardy. That's a good fucking run, you good looking man. 78 years young. This guy's looking good. And the asteroid thing, you might want to take a half day on Friday just in case. Spend a little bit of time. Never know where that fucker's gonna land. DL Cast, make sure you subscribe so I could see. We're gonna do a raffle, and we will give this swag away, and then I'll come up with some more swag. I got some shit in mind. So love you all. Good morning, and have a prosperous day.